Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking bees. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today? This was beautiful Tuesday mornings, huh? How's the weather like? How we doing? Good. Time of buzzing. Got a boyfriend. Nice. Very nice shit. We're proud of my bitch. I'm not your bitch. Alright. I am, however, back in black for another episode of the God Gamer Show. Yes. We are gathered here today to witness greatness. Why is this closing on this side? What the fuck? Alright. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Let's see here. We got some Zabaronis. We got some Resabaronis. Early birds. Bench and welcome back 50 months. Zeus 07. Runphobia 4 months. Fake audience. Stargazing. Sisyphorce. Benjamin Gaming. Thank you, boys, ladies, for the subs. Resubs. Anything cool, fresh, newsworthy happening in the world today, chat, that we should be made aware of? No. Artificial intelligence has started taking over. When you notice, it's already too late. Think about that for a fact. Yeah, Doom is out early access or earlier release. I don't know how to differentiate those two. Well, they mean different things, really. But I'm in no hurry. We are beating our current playthrough. Yeah, obviously. One dish at a time. One dish at a time. Why don't you have more channel points rewards? I don't know. I never really gave a fuck, I guess, is the short answer. The long answer is the same. Doom the Dark Ages crashes in rain. Wait, really? In the current year? We can, yeah, I mean, as I said, we're not in a hurry to play it on release. I just play it when I feel like it's time to play it, you know? It requires 2060 minimum, 2080 sen. What do you mean 2080 sen? I have a 4080. Are you some kind of imbecile or? Are you some kind of imbecile or? It's 100 gigabyte pile of garbage poorly optimized. Wait, really? That's the consensus? I haven't looked at a single review. I thought it was gonna release on the 15th, and then there was something about it. It's 83% positive on Steam, and what I can gather from the negative reviews that it runs like shit. Yeah, that's the problem, man. Shroud gave it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, that tells me nothing, man. I'm gonna be honest, Shard is good at games, but he has some shit taste in games. I mean... what was it? I think he said Wukong was gonna be game of the year or some shit. Wukong was so fucking mid, man. So fucking mid in terms of gameplay and world. That's not the first time. He said other games too, I think. Popping up on my Twitter with games he thinks deserves game of the year that are utter garbage piles. Unironically. Which Doom did you enjoy more? I thought the latest one was good. But I mean, Doom is still Doom. I don't think Doom is ever like it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's not really, you don't play it for like, oh my god, you know, you don't get that like, oh man, that was such a fucking amazing experience after you finish the game, because at a third way through, you pretty much experienced 80% of the, or 85% of the gameplay, you know. It becomes very repetitive, but it's still good enough to be repetitive, to afford to be repetitive. But it's not like, oh my god, I can't believe that changed my life, you know what I mean? It's Doom, it's the same game over and over with a few different weapons. We've seen it before. Right? We've seen it before. Alright, we have some Linkos. We have here we go. Linkos, chat. Where am I? Where am I? Who am I? Who am I? Got some food. Excited to eat some food, right? Everyone likes food. Iman Dog, Death Dealer, 2-0, welcome back. I'm not vegan, no. I am Steve.
你如何看待国内 LGBTQ 的文化？
同性恋还有其他的酷儿群体其实是行走在法律的。
Why am I increasing the volume as if I understand Chinese?
在小红书上你所指。
请问你们是一对吗？
对。
你如何看待国内 LGBTQ 的文化？
同性恋还有其他的酷儿群体其实是行走在法律的边缘的，比如说像 lesbian， 可能在小红书上你所只能发 lay， 就是像女同性恋的性生活啊什么的，也会被誉为炒菜。
男同跟女同会不一样吗？
有一个玩笑就是说卡权，就经常卡颜、卡身材、卡 IP， 国内的女同很奇怪。
就是男同性恋和女同性恋可能会选择假装结婚在一起，就是为了应对家庭带给他们的压力。
有什么样的难点吗？就是作为双性恋，在生活在中国。
难点人人喊打呀，双性恋，男的不谈，女的更是踹我一脚。
Hey guys, welcome to Chengdu, China, the gayest town and the most open-minded city in China. So if you're interested in gay culture, please come visit Chengdu. We have a joke saying about Chengdu is the only thing straight in the city is the chopstick. So everybody's curved. You know, a lot of gays here. This video I interview a few lesbian ladies who was like being lesbian in China and how's it different compared to the West. So far the most interesting thing I realized is lesbians in China, they actually dress very, very sophisticated. Oh my god, just crazy. So let's go hear their stories. 你是什么时候发现自己的性取向是女生？
是因为我从小就不是特别喜欢跟男生接触，然后后面上了初中吧。 有了第一个喜欢的女生，就意识到可能自己性取向这方面偏向于同性的。
刚开始发现自己性取向是女生的时候是什么样的感觉？
我觉得挺奇特的。从小我很喜欢看双男主的那种小说啊，或者是动漫什么的，但是我自己从来没有接触过双女主的这种东西。然后后面是慢慢接受吧，就一直发展到现在了。
当时是你父母是知道的，那你是如何告诉父母这个事情？
其实我没有主动去告诉，是他们就是自己慢慢发现好像有点不太对劲，因为我经常把我女朋友往家里带，然后后面我妈有一次就悄咪咪的问我，她说你们两个性取向没问题吧？然后我就跟我妈说，我说万一有怎么办？她说那能怎么办？我说那你接受吧。她说我试着吧。带她就跟我父母吃过饭，然后也一起去玩过，就是还好吧，把她当第二个女儿一样看。
你是如何发现自己的性取向是女生的？
就是一瞬间的事情。其实我发现这个跟有一些女生来说还是相对比较晚的。我是可能高中毕业的时候，然后觉得自己可能喜欢女生，但那个时候因为还在谈男朋友，所以也没有特别关注这个事情，只是觉得对方好帅啊，就是有点特别不好意思面对对方。直到大学的时候，有一次去参加一个影展活动，然后看到一个女生，就真的就是一见钟情，该不该谈女生，我能不能谈女生，这个一下子冲破了这个观点。
假设说身边没有那么多的案例，你是如何得到这种自信说我喜欢女生，那我可以做到，我可以跟她在一起？
其实说实话，就是当时我身边的拉拉确实比较的少，然后当时我把这个事情分享给我的好朋友的时候，他们也是感觉到比较的震惊，他们会希望严肃的去对待，所以当时就是感觉也没有得到很有效、很温暖的支持吧。我都是后来就自己找了个女朋友，就是那种比较随便一点的关系，找了个女朋友之后就自己亲身印证，然后是可以跟女生在一起。
请问你们是一对吗？
对。
你们的恋爱故事是怎么样开始的？
就是我们是大一的时候认识的，当时我们是当时从宿舍然后准备去上晚自习，我在路上就是看到他走得特别急，他戴着口罩，然后我就上去加他微信，然后之后就相处过程中，然后就在一起了。
为什么你当时会搭讪她？你知道她是女生还是男生还是？
我知道她是女生，我看出来，然后我就上去加了。一开始加之后就互相就介绍一下自己是哪专业的，然后叫什么名字，然后之后很长一段时间就都没有聊天。反正就是突然某一天过了一段时间开始聊天，聊着聊着，然后我就问他要不要在一起，然后就在一起了。
你们是什么时候知道自己的性取向是女生？
你是什么时候？
我大概初中就知道了。
我是高中的时候才意识到，就是
怎么样得到了这个自信，然后让自己愿意去追求女生？
就很自然的，因为我朋友都也比较开放，然后大家都比较友好，就是慢慢的就是告诉其他人，但发现没有人就是说会有意见啊，或者是觉得不太好那种，然后呢。
Well, that's very progressive, China. So dramatic. not doing Doom today, no.
Forsen is by 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 Forsen is by
Forsen is boy. That's very dramatic.
Why can't I park here, for? Look.
It's a holy place, you can't park here.
Sorry?
You can't park here, you can't loiter here, you can't park.
Why can't I park here?
This is a holy place and you can't park here. If you don't move your car, I'm going to get my son Ben and he'll come and do you.
Sorry?
My son Ben will come and he will do you. So please. Why are you laughing at me?
Because your son Ben's going to come and do me.
You can't park here, you haven't got a parking permit. Look, you haven't got a parking permit. Look, see? There's permit holders only. And you haven't got one.
Okay, so because I've not got a parking permit, Ben's going to come outside and do me.
He's going to come outside, my son Ben, he's going to come outside and he's going to do me. Don't laugh at me. I don't find this funny at all.
You're talking about this place, yeah?
Yeah.
Being a holy place, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you're saying that your son Ben's going to come outside and do me.
Well, my son's Catholic.
Okay.
Catholic.
And what does that mean?
It means that you can't park here. I will go and get
Yeah, but I'm literally just parked to my car. I'm just... For what?
For parking here.
He's going to do me. That sounds a bit dodgy, love. That sounds dodgy. That does sound wrong. Yeah, but I'm not parked in front of the gate though, am I? Yeah, but...
I go get my son.
Yeah, but why?
I've told you, my son will come. He'll be really cross. He'll come out here and he'll do you.
He'll be really cross.
It just sounds wrong.
I've taken a load of photographs of you and you've got to go.
It just sounds wrong. It just sounds wrong.
Please move.
Yeah, but why? No, I understand, okay, yeah, there's a church right there, that's great. But I'm not parked at the church, I'm parked across the road from it. Why can't I be parked in my car?
You cannot park here.
Why?
Because I've told you, you cannot park.
Okay, but then what has it got to do with Ben?
Holy place.
Okay.
And you are not a holy person.
Yeah, but why on? Oh, okay, what? And Ben is? And Ben is?
He's a Catholic. He is. And I will go up and get him. And I tell you now, Ben will come down and he'll do you.
He's going to do me. Ben is going to do me. Little boy Ben. Where is he now? Is he with the vicar?
Look, you've got to move. Come on. You're going to have to move.
Yeah, but I can park here.
You can't park here.
I
I've
can.
asked you to leave. Would you please leave?
I can.
Would you please go?
But no, I don't need to go.
What is it you don't understand?
What is it you don't understand, yeah? I'm just waiting for Ben to come outside and do me. That is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting. He will do me.
Because you've got no parking permit. You park where you can't park.
Yeah, exactly.
Illegally.
Yeah.
And he'll come out and he'll do it. I'm going to go and get him now.
And what is he going to do me?
Go and get him.
And what is he? How is he going to do me?
Get it.
I'm ready for it.
If you're still here, you are going to be in trouble.
He's going to do me.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah, tell him that I'm waiting for him to do me.
Yeah, okay.
Phrasing.
From high on life roasting speedrunners to a reward that just isn't worth it, these are 20 games that trolled tryhards. There's nothing more satisfying than filling your pockets with loot, and while usually being rich has its perks, in Stalker it'll be your downfall. After spending all that time, you'll finally make it to the last mission, but the greediest tryhards will be locked out and instead receive a brutal punishment.
That's it? No way, it's not it. I looted everything so much. I was so greedy.
With an open world as big as Breath of the Wild, it is calling out to tryhards who want to complete everything, including the hardest challenge of all, finding 900 Korok seeds. People spent hundreds of hours hunting down every last seed they could find, some of them devoting 12 hours a day just to be the first. After all this grueling effort, you'd finally claim your reward of...
Hestu's gift. A gift of friendship given to you by Hestu. It smells like pretty bad, cause it's you just got a giant pile of gold.
Speaking of exploring, Lisa has a ridiculous amount of hidden items to discover. So when a rope presents itself and says very important above, Donkey couldn't resist.
I'm gonna climb up this for the next 30 minutes now.
Now it doesn't take long to realize this rope just keeps going on and on for a super long time. But where most players quit, tryhards are rewarded in the best way. Let me tell you.
You think that's hard? I spent 4 hours running in a tunnel in fucking Everhood 1.
Nothing turns you into a
30 minutes is nothing.
Running. And when High on Life released, streamers were desperate to earn their world record, but instead got called out.
Are you trying to speedrun? Are you speedrunning right now? That's okay, you can do that. We think that's cool. We think that's great. Good luck. I hope you get a world record.
Some of the sweatier players took this further by using glitches to get the fastest time. And of course, the devs roasted them.
Okay, you cheated there, and you almost broke the game. We had a deal, you know. You're permanently on the Squanch Games bad person list. We all pee on your name.
For those who remember, Assassin's Creed 2's feathers were a pain to track down. But if you did this 100 times, you would unlock a mysterious item that sounded incredible. The prize for spending days of your life on this treasure hunt? A cape. I mean, yeah, it looked kinda cool, but the devs literally added this just to make things 10 times harder. Now all guards would swarm you, but don't worry because you only have to do this in every city. A collectible with some meaning is in Control, where you complete dozens of puzzles to find these cat statues. But dare to take shortcuts and the devs will catch you. Gathering them all unlocks a secret chamber where you're presented with the cat ears. Pretty adorable, and most would say it's worth the hassle, but what if there was another way?
This game sucks.
All the sweaty players started downloading save files, which allowed them to skip everything without putting the work in. But don't worry, they quickly learned not to mess with cats. Downloading save files is pretty bad, but even using saves normally can expose you as a total tryhard. We've all been terrified of losing progress, leaving us to save like every 5 seconds. But in Postal 2, you can't do that without getting straight up torched.
Didn't you just save? My grandmother could beat the game if she saved as much as you do.
Pretty common knowledge of Mario that these green pipes take you to another part of the world. But when the Lost levels came out, Nintendo secretly wanted to troll people who are so confident they forgot to read. Those trying to rush through a level would jump into a pipe and just instantly regret it.
What? There's warp zones that take you back levels?
Yep, it sends you back to the start after hours of grinding. I mean, that's gotta hurt. 100%ing a game is difficult, but the Binding of Isaac has players who 3 million percented the game, and I'm not even exaggerating. It took thousands of hours and forced them to complete every possible save file until there was nothing left. Their reward? An obese Isaac telling you to stop playing. Now that's not as frustrating as being banned for outsmarting the game. While RPGs always have iconic ways to level up your character, in Fallout New Vegas, one of these traits is luck. Upgrading this actually affects your chances of winning in a casino, which is pretty cool, but this got people thinking, what happens if I use it to my advantage? Yeah, all the tryhards started to max out their luck and rush to a blackjack table so they could abuse it for infinite money. Sounds unfair, but earning too many chips draws unwanted attention, with the floor manager kicking you out.
We can't let you play here anymore.
What?
Sorry, you just win too much.
Oh, man.
Getting banned for winning in a casino defeats the whole point, but so does getting punished for farming cows. In 2015, people discovered this field in The Witcher 3 full of cows. They just kept respawning, and this allowed players to hoard infinite leather, selling it to instantly become rich. The developers weren't happy about this, and so they released an update called the Bovine Defense Force Initiative. Instead of just fixing the spawn, they were determined to punish everyone who farmed these creatures. And so after the update, anyone who tried it will be hunted down by one of the most powerful enemies in the game.
He's not super aggressive, which is cool. Yeah,
If that makes you feel nervous, Metal Gear Solid calls out all cheaters who thought they were getting away with it. During one scene, you have to survive an electrical machine by button mashing. Miraculously, some players made it look easy, just a little too easy. Probably because they were secretly using a modded controller, and while your friend sitting next to you wouldn't notice, the game sure does, causing Ocelot to say this.
Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
Dare to ignore the warning, and this happens. And they weren't the only ones getting cheated, because Ni no Kuni punishes you with the dumbest reward. After completing the main story, you have the chance to fight every boss all over again, but at a higher difficulty, promising that all these hours put in will be worth it. A second playthrough is already humiliating enough, but the prize for doing this is a vehicle. I mean, at this point, the game is done, and there's literally nothing left to visit. In World War Z, you're shooting zombies non-stop, so it's easy to miss out on some small details. But if you're the type to search every corner, you'll find a hilarious secret. Over here, you can find this billboard, but getting closer will reveal a tiny QR code, and while you probably hope it's an Easter egg or a free item, it starts playing this. It's safe to say the craziest fans of gaming have to be Dark Souls players. They can beat enemies in the most absurd ways, so when Sekiro launched, the devs wanted to troll anyone who was too good at the game. Usually you're thrown into a boss battle that's meant to kill you, and only hardcore fans are able to beat it first try so they can get all the OP gear. So, when they came across Sekiro's first boss, tryhards knew everything, giving blood, sweat, and tears during whatever loot was to offer, only for him to chop off your arm anyway. Still not as funny as Sly Cooper, which pissed off every tryhard who ever touched it. Thieves in Time offered players a secret ending for reaching 100% completion, and it was pretty special, going as far as teasing the next game. Only problem, it doesn't exist. Now there's something ridiculously impressive.
Doesn't exist.
The quarterfinals right here, you know what you're supposed to do? You ready?
Who's the dick is he sucking? Jesus. That's some Toy Story shit, man. Gotta go fast. I need more bullets. Very well.
Who's in charge here?
You are, Mama.
That's right. Paula told me about those boys in California. Ricky, did Sylvia tell you about all those boys in California?
What? Banned?
Well, if you won't listen, maybe I
What?
can get through to your sister. Keep her from making your mistakes. Jenny, do you want to be like your sister?
No, ma'am.
That's a good girl.
Patty, then what did Mrs. Baniszewski do?
She handed her the bottle and told her to pull up her skirt.
And then?
And then she said to put it up her.
Did Sylvia say anything when Mrs. Baniszewski asked her to do this?
All she said was, I can't.
What did Mrs. Baniszewski say?
She said,
come on, you can do better than that.
And what did Sylvia do?
what Gertie told her to.
Ow! Ow! What the hell is going on?
Somebody clean up that mess. Sylvia, get upstairs. Coy, get her up there. Wait! I will not have her in the same room with my daughters. Take her to the basement.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jenny. Jenny, I'm sorry. Get her out of here.
Best to stay out of it, I think.
Don't worry, Jenny. Mama's just teaching her.
She won't go down.
I don't care. Just push her.
אנשים אומרים, אל תדאג, הכל יהיה בסדר. זה רבני השקר. אלה רבני השקר! לא נשאר לך עוד הרבה זמן אם יש לך חבר. יש לך חברה! זה הפיסים האחרונים שלך. תתחיל להיפרד ממנה. סננו את המכשירים! שמעו לי מה אני אומר לכם! סננו את המכשירים, זכו לגאולה. כפרה! אני אוהב אתכם! אני כואב שהלבים לא יזכו! באמונה, בעלי האייפונים סדות בעיניים לא יזכו! לא יזכו! יש פה עולם עושה בירור בעם ישראל! אני בא אומר להציל את עם ישראל! למי אכפת? בורא עולם בוכה! אין דתי פרווה! אין דתי פרווה! יש שניצל, סויה פרווה. שניצל. גלידה טריו, פרווה. יש זה פרווה. אין דתי פרווה! או אתה פה, או אתה שם, או אתה עם קוקו ועגלים וסלם של סוס מאחורה, או שאתה שומר תורה ומצוות. אין באמצע. ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אתה מתחיל דרשה ברשות כבוד הרב. המלן בנבריך למלכה אלה הקדישה. תגיד קודם כל ברוך אדוני לעולם אמן ואמן. תתבייש! קודם כל בורא עולם. שמירת הברית, שמירת העיניים. אתה מחזיק אייפון? שים לב, לאף מזכה רבים, לאף רב, לאף ראש קהילה, לאף אחד לא מנהל בית ספר תיכון חרדי. אף אחד אסור להחזיק אייפון. אין היתר בעולם להחזיק את האייפון. היום זה הזמן להציל את עם ישראל! אנשים מחפשים כבוד, לא מתביישים! אדם על האולפן! האדם נכנס לדפדן, תגידי, כמה שמעו אותי? כמה רייטינג!
היום דיברתי בדיוק ככה עם איזה רב.
על מה אתה מדבר? עם ישראל בסכנה! אני שליח של בורא עולם, אחד היה אברהם. אברהם אבינו היה אחד, אבל שלח גם את אברהם ברוך. אני לא אוותר. אני עם כל האמת, כל מי שאני יכול להציל, אני אציל אותו. יש כל מיני דרשות על הקוטג' והגבינה והמרגרינה והחמאה. את מי זה מעניין? העיניים שלך לאנשים. אתה לא דיברת. גם בברית לא דיברת. הכוכב בדרך, מכת חושך בדרך, גוג ומגוג מתפתח, תמוס ואב בדרך. אתה בא, מבדר אותם, אתה מצליח... תגידי לי, את באה עם הופעה כזאת פרוצה, את באה כולכך מאופרת, הרי רש"י אומר לך שכל הצבעים האלה זה זנות, למשוך את הזונים אחרייך. את לא בבעיה שם! זאת אומרת, בשביל מה את הדרשה הזאת, השטן הזה יכול לפגוע בך. שטן אומר לי!
My god, this guy is so fucking screechy, man. Huh? Daily, Gaki Baz, Liquids, their code, Sandman Junk, welcome back. Mal Noel, Atrix Spawner, and Face Mask. Droidy, thanks for 7. Welcome back. Alright. We're good. No further links, Your Honor. No further links, Your Honor. Moving on, moving on. Today is the day where Ass Ketchup is beating the game. First try. We're no survivors. Can't even get past 100. Well, technically we were on 100, yes. But today we will beat the whole thing. From start to finish. Alright. Let's do it.